Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do the fall leaf block. So for that, let me start by saying we did half square triangles. You guys have done them a lot on here. I did them on my practice block and I wanted one of each, so I already sewed them. And to do that, now obviously the back would have been the same, but if you've never seen one of my videos, we do them in just about all of them. It would have looked like that, obviously the same size. Then we sew down a 1/4 inch on either side of the middle, and then we cut them open. Now, I will trim it down with you. We're going to trim it down to 4.5 inches. 4.5. So we're going to line it up as close to this edge and this one as possible while still trimming some stuff off. Very little. You want it to be as little as possible coming off of that side. Then we're going to flip it around and we are going to line up the diagonal and the 4.5. Ooh, I can feel the heat coming off of that. Also, we're going to try something a little different on my sewing camera angle. If you don't like it, let me know. We'll try it out. We'll see if I like it. I don't know. So now we've got all our pieces, all of our leaf pieces. I don't exactly know how they're going to go. Maybe like this. I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. We got all of our pieces except for our stem. So on my practice when I made the stem this color, I wanted a thick stem. If you want a skinnier stem, you're just going to cut these pieces bigger. But I wanted a thick stem. So for this, you are going to take your pen, and I use a friction pen because it comes off with heat and I've never had a problem with any of it. So you're just going to draw a line from corner to corner. Of course, I've never actually drawn on the front of a quilt, so I can't speak for that. I don't know how it would work. So we're going to lay this here. And now you can't do these at the same time because, well, you could, but there's a chance if I get a little off, I'm going to sew right over that corner, and that's the piece I need. So we're going to do them, we're going to pin them one at a time, and we'll cut it, and we'll trim it. And so we're going to pin that. We don't want it to move. Let's pin it on both sides. All right, we're going to head on over to the sewing machine and sew it up. So I don't know about this camera angle. We'll see how it goes. But I always felt like my hand was in the way for when I was showing you stuff. But I'm not sure you can see anything here either. You're just going to sew straight down on that line. Take my pins out. Put that through. Let me know what you think on that. I'm really, not sure. Just going with it for at least this video. Now we are just going to take this and line up your 1/4 inch line, that yellow one there, and we're gonna, let's move this up out of the way. We're gonna trim it off. These will go for my scrappy quilt, which I do still work on occasionally. I have been super busy in life. My son started middle school, and let me tell you, if I thought the summer was busy, I'm working all the time. He wants to do new things. I guess it's not really him, but I'm gonna blame him. No, he's in new things, and I feel like I don't have any time with anybody. Okay, so we're just gonna sew up that one too. Make sure they're on opposite sides. Let me see. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. Is that too close? My hand's not in the way, so there's that, right? I drew that line crooked, so it's not even gonna line up with my... I drew the line off to the side. I'm not even sure how I did that. Same thing, you're going to line up with your stitch line, the 1/4 inch. Slice that off. We will iron it open. Now all of our pieces are made. This will be a quick block. The hardest part will be deciding where I want everything to lay. So the only thing I know for sure is this is the bottom left or bottom right, and this white piece is the top left. Now let's lay them out. It's gonna go this way. And I think I want this, and then I want this. Like that. So then I just need to lay these in there, and I don't want any of them to touch the others. So that's how it's gonna go. I like it. I like it. I try not to think too much about it because then I get all whatever. So now we're just gonna sew them down. I'm gonna take you to the sewing machine with me, and I'm not gonna bring you back here till I got my strips sewn together. Just gonna sew these, and we'll see you when it's done. I'm not even going to pin them, just going to line them up a little. Flip the next one over and keep on going. So now I'm just going to cut the top one off, open it up because I know the white piece is in the corner, so I'll just open it up and I'll pull the other one over, and we're just going to keep on going. Same thing, I'm going to cut the next one off. Also, do let me know how you feel about this camera angle. I don't know if I like it or not. For one, you can see me back there, but I don't know. Guess it's not a crime if you see me, right? And last one. Do make sure you sew your stem on correctly, though, because while I didn't mess up on this one, I very easily could have. Alright, now we're gonna stitch my ender there. And now we'll head back over. I think I'm gonna leave them together. Make sure it's laid out still the way I wanted it, that I didn't sew all my pieces wrong. You do want to check at each step because, well, why not? Okay, so it's a little harder to iron it if you leave them hooked together, but also I'm up for the challenge. The top ones I'm ironing, the top and bottom, I guess you would say, I'm ironing to the middle. Well, maybe I'm ironing that one to the middle. It didn't really go. So the middle one, I'm ironing to the outside. I do like this block. I really like this fabric. I got a second bundle. I don't know what I'm going to make out of it just yet. Maybe some pin cushions here. I do like pin cushions. But you can only use so many pin cushions, right? Right. Now we'll lay it back out the way it goes. And if you leave it pinned together, you really can't get it in the wrong direction then, which, you know, is always a bonus. I did get, and let me know if you're interested, I'll post some videos like of what I got. Walmart did get holiday fabric. They didn't get any in the beginning of this year. For like the beginning holidays, obviously. But they did get for Halloween, fall, Christmas, and I bought a bunch. Probably more than I need. But let me know if you'd like to see it. I can post a video of everything I got. It's a lot. Don't tell my husband. He doesn't really watch my videos, so it's fine. I know, rude, right? Just kidding. I tell him anyway. Alright. Now we're just going to sew these up. And then put our first border on. Oh no. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I had to check something or fix something. Make sure your other piece is not, well, this one. Make sure it's out. You don't want to sew through all the layers. Because then you'll have to pick it apart. Get an ender on there. Flip it around. Now, make sure you fold the other one over, and we're going to go down this one. Head back over. Cut that off first. Iron it open. We'll do to the middle just because that's where I'm laying. And it has the least amount of seams. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love it. So now we have to put this border on, because if I wouldn't have made it this size, I'd have had to work with like all kinds of awkward measurements. So we did this. I pinned the top, or the end and the beginning, and then I'll line up the middle. And then we're going to flip it around and do the same for the other side. Pin the beginning, or the end rather. And the beginning. And the middle. We're going to go sew these up, and then we'll come back and do the other two. Pop up in the back. My seam, rather. I felt it switch. Now, if you're not comfortable doing this, please don't. But I am just going to flip it around and get my other one started, so I don't have to use a starter and a stopper. Then I'll cut them apart. Go ahead and cut this one off of there. Where is that pin? Probably dangerous searching for it wildly, but it's okay. I came out okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am still behind on quilting them. I'll get it done eventually. Just not today. So now we're just going to add the other one to... Oh, I didn't even bring you with me. I need a cameraman. That's what I need. So now we're going to do it again. We're going to pin the end and the beginning. And then the middle. Switch it around. Do the same. In the middle. Let's go back over. Pretty smooth. I like it. Swing it around just like the last time. The bigger it gets, the easier it gets. So every time you add a border, it gets a little easier to do that. Cut them apart. I'll let it go a little longer than I usually do. But it's okay, because it's what I do. All right, let's go iron that open. I didn't quite make it in that bucket, but it's okay. All right, so there it is so far. Isn't she pretty? So now we're going to do our first border, or our second border, first parts of our second border. Same way, we're going to pin the end, and then the beginning. And then the middle. Now this one, I actually pieced this one because, well, I had a fat quarter and I made a wrong cut at some point. But also, who really cares? The whole thing's pieced, right? Beginning and end and middle. Or I guess end, middle, or beginning and middle is how I do it. But, you know, you get the gist. Let's head back over. Around. All right, we are in the home stretch. I really like this fabric. I did buy the second bundle they had there. I don't know what I'm going to make out of it, but I think I already said this. If I didn't say that in this video, I said it in the last one. But I don't know what I'm going to make, but it's going to be beautiful no matter what. So then I have my other ones that I have already sewn my cornerstones to. And we're going to do same thing. Pin at the seams. Well, not same thing, because before it was just the end. I'm going to pin at the seams, and then I am going to pin in the middle. This video has taken me all month. I do apologize. But as long as it's up before the end of the month, right? All right. One more here. And I guess I should have ironed this fabric a little. I'm not an ironer. I know, sorry. Don't come for me. Let's go back over and get it sewn up. We are definitely in the home stretch now, because just one more side and iron it open and we are done. Exciting. Sorry. My sewing machine moved there. Sorry. Got closer to you, didn't I? Alright. Let's iron it open. Turn it right side up. Well, I guess it could go that way, you know, whatever. But there it is. Isn't it pretty? So this is this one, and this is the one with the other stem, which they're different. I like them both. Tell me what you think. Oops. There it is. Let me move that bucket out of the way. I got to get another pillow made for it. Actually, I think I might do my birthday cake one with this. Stuff it with it, but we'll see. So anyways, again, there it is. September's block. It's a leaf. Let me know what you think. Have a great day.